we have made it to the great state of Texas. This is the Lone Star Poker Series at Champions Poker Club. Jeff Platt joining you from the booth in Houston, Texas. Welcome inside, everyone, as we kick off our series coverage with the final table of the Monster, a $400 buy-in, a $20K guarantee that was absolutely smashed. In seat one, it's Winston John Lee, our young gun, the 21-year-old, looking for his biggest score. There's a look at Giovanni Agiloni. They call him Johnny Pipes. You'll see why soon. Doug Baxley, David Hubbard, Jason Lang in that Astros jersey. His company is called 7 Deuce Towing. Enough said. Mark Cortez in seat 8, one of our chip leaders, and it's Richard Samander in seat 9. Quite the character out of Willis, Texas, to round out our final table. In seat 2, we have Giovanni Musacchio, 635K in chips. Baxley and Cortez are the chip leaders. Our short stack is Daniel Boylan in seat 3, our Air Force officer. Here's what they are playing for. All 9 guaranteed $894. First place prize, more than $10,000. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Twitch. Say what's up in the chat. Great to have you all join us.
Just saying. I'm shipping it.
Is that a promise?
Yes.
Is it binding? It's cheap. Don't even look. Just look at
What did I look for? The camera sees it.
Exactly. Let's see it.
Price pool in this one at $35,750. 110 entries, 15 spots paid out.
Can't fade that.
There's Rick Samander with 9s, just limping in an early position.
Not like it. I'm able to eat. Options are starving. I can walk away.
David Hubbard limps in the small blind with the King Jack of clubs. Lang will check the King 4. See our first flop of the evening. FL comes 6-5-4 with 1 club. Open ender for Lang. Samander's 9s are best. Lang will lead for 30K. The snap raise from Rick Samander. Makes it 130,000. Lang lays it down. Samander will show the 9s.
I was scared that if I raised you were going to ship it, then I'd have to fold.
Nice, huh?
Nice start to the evening for Rick Samander, our oldest player at the final table. 61 years old.
We had a chance at 8.
He ate them all now.
I could retire after that pay jump. And he takes the A's.
It's Johnny Pipes in the gray.
There is playing wings, like 3, I think 3 full plates.
Mario dealing for us this evening. Brian on the floor. Hello to everyone in the chat. What's up, Rocker? Hi, Garrett. Hello, Blue. Vendor. Why can't kids play poker? I don't know, man.
Anybody who wears a Gap t-shirt is a legend in life. 100%. Gap's still. If Kanye wants to get involved, you know Gap's doing big things.
Big John, hello,
Are you
hello.
still mic'd up?
I believe we're at 15K, 30K.
There's all.
Dan Boylan rips it in there with the A7 of clubs for about 6.5 bigs. Yes, we are at 15K, 30K with a 30K big by Nancy.
You really want TV time that way?
That was a slow roll. That was a slow roll. I admit it.
Laying in the small blind with the King 10.
I just want to see sweat drip. Just a
See
little bit.
his stack size in the bottom left corner of your screen. Size of the pot in the bottom right corner, which is going to be a touch off before we update to 15K, 30K. Cortez is going to love looking down at this ace-queen. He'll snap it off.
Suited, baby.
It's going to be Danny Boylan
Suited,
all in at
baby.
risk. From Dallas originally, lives in Bossier City.
Suited. Remember.
Boylan, an Air Force
Good luck,
officer.
gentlemen.
Gonna find the double. Needs to get a little lucky, about a 2-to-1 dog. King 6-4 with 1 club. Okay, okay, a couple backdoor draws. Not the worst. We see that a 7 was folded. This hand. 10 of clubs on the turn. That opens up some outs for Officer Boylan. Can Danny find one of the 10 outs on the river to stay alive? He cannot. 9 of hearts. Good game to Dan Boylan.
Oh wow, that actually turned nice. Mark runs good. Big blind.
Takes home $894 for his efforts.
Yeah, real tough one there. I would have taken. It's easy to run.
That easy to run.
Give me an ace queen in the bid. I'm looking to Richard's ace king.
Hit that music. Take a look at the leaderboard. David Hubbard now our shortest stack. Mark Cortez has extended his chip lead. Doug Baxley also at that 1 million chip mark. 30-minute levels in this one, a 50K starting stack.
Why we do it one?
Venus says, let's go, live poker. I know, live poker, we're calling it a live poker tournament. We are back. Not only are we back, we're in Texas. PokerGo's first Texas stream. Happy to be here. Thank you all for joining us. What's up, Jay Stizzle? How are you? Good to see you. Mihal Live Poker is back. Yes, ma'am. Blue, can I buy a round of drinks for everyone at the final table? I'm sure they'd be fine with that.
I was playing this stuff against you all day.
I know. It's well, yeah. Now you're like, okay, I can't do it on television. People are gonna be like, really, this guy final table? No way, this dude final table. If they see that stuff, and all you looking back like, wow, really?
Like you had the, when you had the ace and I had queen 4.
I'm gonna be like, am I Curtis? When I see what you call me.
Raise and take it for Johnny Pipes, 27 years old, out of San Jose. Studied business at San Jose State. Finished 4th in a spring fling event here a couple weeks ago for $6,500.
I'm honest to a fault.
Todd says, who is commentating this? Sounds like a teenager.
I'm honest to a fault.
I'll take that. Stay young. Jay Stills will keep an eye on that guy in the Astros jersey. Could be getting buzzed. Someone had a higher pair. Oh, is that a Apostle reference? Justin, you're in Texas, Jeff. It's y'all. I know. I'm from Texas originally, Justin. I just, you know, I tried to go into professional mode, at least at the beginning.
Lawyer wax ain't gonna hurt nobody.
It ain't you all, it's y'all, as Chris Tucker would say. Javier, what state is this? This is the great state of Texas. We're in Houston.
That's what Merck and Empire they're doing.
Doing what?
Would you quit cussing? How dare you cuss like
On
that?
Twitch, ASQ is here. Hello, ASQ. Thank you for the kind words. Jackie is watching from Kansas City, Missouri. Very cool. CG, how many people entered? 110 entries for this one. Todd V, sorry, no offense, dude. No, I took it as a compliment. Baxley with the ace of spades and the ace of diamonds makes it 65,000.
He says. And then
I'm so disappointed. I want to raise. I love it. I want them to talk about my hand, what I did. I got nothing.
Raise and take it for Doug Baxley, 53 years old. Out of Houston, Texas, lives in Kingwood. He's been married for 31 years to his wife, Lori. They have 2 kids, Courtney and Garrett, and 2 grandkids.
get in his head. So cold. Strong. Those online
Can you
players.
give some room, man? Just kidding.
Those online players, you can't get in their head.
Yeah, you can.
They're too used to
Just message
solitude.
it.
Oh, it's on me that fast.
Yes. Yes.
PokerGo says it. Venus asks it. I'll ask it as well. Where's everyone watching from?
Something like that.
Where are y'all checking us out from this evening, or maybe morning, maybe afternoon? East LA, Houston Heights, Cleveland, Tennessee, Connecticut, Cali,
No cards.
Minneapolis, Reverend Alex Carlson. Well, I've missed you as well, Reverend. Thanks for renewing your PokerGo sub. Anybody gonna take that?
Really, John?
It's almost 100%
I had a big hand.
You mean, you know, I mean, you signed a closure.
Rick
Phone's
raises on the
silent.
button. With ace queen, Giovanni Masaccio folds the ace 8. 20 bigs.
Fair enough.
That is a tight fold.
Who's running that? Who is running that?
Viewers from Houston, from Wales,
Terrible.
College Station,
The whole tournament ran
London,
so bad. The guy
India,
waits
Netherlands,
all day.
El Paso,
Finally, he gets the spots for nothing.
DC, Madison, Capitol Heights, Austin, Egypt, San Francisco, South Florida. It's pretty cool. France, it's 4:36 a.m. in France. Well, bonjour to you, Zabo. Detroit, Wisconsin, Canada,
There we go.
Ohio.
Action finally.
What is that, 175 for me? Thank you.
Good spot for aces. David Hubbard, short stack, all in for about 6 bigs. Again, the blinds are 15K, 30K.
Okay, thank you for not slow.
I'm getting on this with you.
Winston John Lee
Yes,
with
yes,
sevens
yes.
on the
What are you talking
button.
about? You're the
He
one
will
talking about thank you, and then
reshove. And look at this. Giovanni Masaccio has queens in the small blind.
Now it's easy to sit.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
Hello. Hello, you knew he woke up. Oh, what is it, King?
There we go. Oh my God, look at this.
Oh.
Sevens versus aces versus queens.
Sevens, queens,
Giovanni
and
has
aces.
him covered.
This is like Nathan.
You get the
So we're rooting for, yeah.
Winston, bad beat. You know you're making a queen though, it's due. The queen has not shown up once, right or wrong?
Giovanni can spike a queen.
We gotta get the pot right.
Score a double knockout.
What are you gonna say if you make the queen?
You should get the main part right. It's all, yeah.
What are you gonna say if you make the queen for the man?
GG. He's gonna say GG. Queen of Hearts.
Definitely the heart, yeah.
Yes.
I already, I'm envisioning it
No,
already.
he's talking to me.
Good luck, sir. You have the best hand, you know that, right?
We're dealing 8-handed, they're doing this kind of stuff. Easy game.
Aces, queens, and sevens.
175, he's down to
This is
the
good for
nub, and he
TV.
just boom, looks at aces, yeah.
It's good for YouTube.
Thank you.
Oh my G. Pinky.
Here we go.
Oh my god, the fake.
King, king, queen!
Did I call it? Did I call it? The queen of hearts.
Masaccio
Ace on
spikes
turn.
the queen.
Ace on the
It's
turn.
meant to be. It's meant to be.
Turn card is a 3. David going to need an ace on the
Thanks,
river.
thanks,
Winston's
buddy.
day is
Thanks.
done.
On video calling the suit, that's legendary.
Could find a king also.
Joking, man.
No, it was though, Queen of Hearts, so we said.
Yeah, that's strong. Call the suit, everything strong.
River card.
There it is. You go.
It's a deuce. It was a nut across. We say
He had
good
more
game
chips.
to David Hubbard, who will be out in 8th.
How you do it, Chewy?
And to Winston John Lee, will be out in 7th.
I call it like I see it.
What a spot that was.
We told you, bro. It's Queen of Hearts.
I said, oh, the queen hasn't shown up. I know it's coming. It's
Queen of Hearts is coming.
I've been playing the tourney all day. Not one queen has cracked anywhere.
One could,
Not one queen has flopped a set.
That thing is like, that's such a bad luck, because the king is bad for me too. I was on king handle.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Stop. You're being too greedy.
Bang, bang indeed.
Follow him down in like in 10%. He's like, not good enough.
You couldn't pull the ace off like I did, you know?
I want more. 10% is not enough. At least you know how you win.
Shout out to our viewers in Canada, some from Ontario and Toronto.
I was feeling the Queen of Hearts really well. We both were. I felt it though, I mean, I feel bad for him because he's like, why y'all rooting against me? I'm not rooting against you, I just feel the Queen of Hearts is coming.
And for y'all on Twitch, now I have your chat screen pulled up, so wasn't ignoring you earlier. I see our viewers from Chicago, from Washington, from San Antonio.
Yeah, we're not trying to
We are
wait
on a
till like
30-minute
midnight. We're trying to
delay
be like 11 o'clock.
to protect the integrity of the game. JB watching us from Galveston.
Oh, 30 me.
Taking a look at our leaderboard, it still finds Mark Cortez's name on top, but here comes Giovanni Masaccio. That'd be super short.
The whole day I've been doing it myself.
Jason Lang is about 20 bigs.
How many counties will we have?
What's up, Wisco Baron? Good to see you. Mimar, shout out for the viewers from Serbia, where it's 4:41 a.m.
No. Just be poker, man. Cleveland the Conroe.
Ace Jack for Cortez.
Yeah.
Queen 10 of Hearts for Giovanni and the cutoff. That's a pretty hand, Giovanni. Eights for Lang in the big.
Make it interesting.
Started the hand with a little less than 20 bigs.
You get a million.
You'll see his hand too, so we'll be like, wow.
Huh? 1.2?
Pretty sizable open. Cortez went 3.5x. All of it from Jason Lang. Really only had that move. Snap fold from Cortez. They're making it 3.5x. For a little less than 20. That one might have to be a roll eyes call. Maybe not. An ICM land. Our final six guaranteed $1,788. About a $450 pay jump from 6th to 5th.
What Giovanni would say. Turn the volume up in your mic, would you say?
See you later. All I know is now you get to see exactly how Richard plays. I'm so excited. Like, wow. It's that bad. But he does it, you know? He figures it out, yeah.
Is there a shot clock? Asked Toby. There is not for this one.
You must have been like some really good person in your past life.
Your past life? Wow.
Rocker, do you think everywhere should adopt the big blind ante after all the casinos get back to normal? I think it's been pretty much adopted everywhere, including here in Houston.
You know how many tourneys I'd bank if I was a good person in my past life? I already know I wasn't. But I still keep trying.
I've been here for about a week. Johnny Pipes hasn't stopped talking the whole time.
Yeah, exactly.
It's Jonathan Angeloni, quite the character. That's Jason Lang in the Astros jersey. He'll limp in here with the King Deuce and the small blind. King Queen of Clubs for Cortez.
It wears off in a week.
Bottom, thanks, sir.
I can't take a single race serious. You have a capture. I can't, I'm sorry. Any raise I can't take serious. I just feel like you're bluffing every time.
D. Samuel, prize pool, good question. Prize pool more than $35,000. After 110 entries. Nordberg, these guys are having too much fun. Everyone in Colorado is all uptight. I mean, Texas poker is just fantastic. Everybody's having a blast. Every table is like this. Personalities are great.
They're super heavy.
The main event will be fantastic. It's a $1,300 buy-in next week. It starts Tuesday, April 27th. A $1 million guarantee, the inaugural Texas State Main. Playing with about 22 bigs on the button with the 10-8 of clubs. Thank you, Crazy, on Twitch for the kind words. Much appreciated. Welcome in to our viewers on Twitch and on YouTube. Plan to be on these channels every single night. Speaking of the main event, there it is, April 27th to May 3rd. 5 day one flights, including appearances from Chris Moneymaker, from Matt Berkey, from Darren Elias, Tom Wheaton, bringing the whole above the felt team down. Cortez calls out of the small blind with the 10-7 offsuit. Samander will get in the mix with the King-3 of clubs.
Gamble.
6 deuce deuce with 1 club. But he pretty much swings and misses. It's the Texas State Main live on PokerGO. It will be live on this very YouTube channel.
125.
And it's Cortez leading here out of the small blind. It's a creative path. And it looks like it's going to work. Calls out of the small blind with the 10-7, just leads and just wins. That's Mark Cortez from the Philippines, lives in Houston now. His nickname is Mentuts. I don't quite know what that means, but I asked for confirmation. It is Mentuts. He goes by that nickname when he fires off some esports on Twitch. Married to Priscilla. Mark and Priscilla have 3 kids. Mark won the Lone Star Poker Series main event in January for $81,000. It's not $1 million for first, Blue Knight. It's a $1 million guaranteed prize pool. Clint, very cool to see PokerGO in Texas. We are thrilled to be here. Thank you to Champions Poker Club and the Lone Star Poker Series for hosting us.
We have Giovanni and 2 more shots.
Is the Daniel Negreanu rule applied today? I don't get that. If you're trolling me, you got me. I just don't get it.
Raise the 60,000.
I think it's a lot of money. It's not.
Queen 10 of clubs. Will open in the cutoff. PP says, and people say don't call out of the small blind. That's right. Mark Cortez showed them. John checking us out from the Philippines. Very cool. Jason Lang has $84,000 in tournament earnings.
It does.
The next one
He has 5 kids with his wife Beth, Justin, Jaden, Savannah, Spencer, and Garrett.
Yeah. I think it's a nice film. New table, you know.
We can always do something
Stop.
with this field. It's the gap
People are
feature.
gonna see what we
How
love.
can I make a deal with the gap
Stop
feature?
it.
Hey, and leave Mark alone.
I have to a little bit. Mark loves me.
This is event number 8 of the Lone Star Poker Series. Event number 9 going on right now, the $400 3-game big bet mix. Will feature final table coverage of event 10
Tell you what,
He said, man, this guy's funny. I have to like him.
tomorrow, the $400 black chip bounty. So if you're in Houston, come down and play. Make the final table.
so we
Make it to our
break
set.
to an hour and a half. Sweet. True story. No,
You aren't
not
even a
even.
good
Not
I
even.
like that big raise out of the big blind from Maloney
Ace 10
with the 5 deuce.
Way above that.
Gets the job done. Lawrence, someday I've got to make my way down there to Texas and play. Absolutely, definitely recommend it.
Oh, here we go.
I gotta do what I gotta do.
Blah,
You got
blah,
chips,
blah.
you bake the queen of hearts, give me some chips.
That's the guy's like ace queen. He's chirping now. So.
Taking a look. Ooh, we got VPIP stats. We got stats, ladies and gentlemen. They show Jason Lang has been our most active player pre-flop, voluntarily putting those chips in the pot 37% of the time. Baxley our tightest with very small sample size. What's up, Ryan? Hi, Jeff. Do you think the WSOP will require proof of COVID vaccines in order to play? I do not. Along those lines, Lucky asks, when's the next Jeff WSOP stream? Stay tuned for that. We'll be rocking and rolling in July.
Floor.
Brent Hanks in the chat says, this looks incredible. Thank you, Brent. He says, sadly, due to Jeff, the sound is mediocre. Well, thanks. Can't wait to have you here. Brent will be joining me on Monday for a cash game. Most likely a cash game prior to the main on Tuesday. Everybody's looking forward to having him here. I'm not even being sarcastic. I mean, I would normally say that sarcastically, but people tell me that. I ask why, and there's really no reason behind it. But yeah, Brent will be here.
You still bet it, even though we went over this earlier, when you grab your chips and they fall.
I know. That was terrible.
David Smith says this commentary sucks. Well, David, wait until we get Brent Hanks in the
Ace
booth.
off,
I did that while
You think this is bad?
No, wait, whoops.
It costed me a huge spot too, the other time.
Nick says y'all need to come to San Antonio. Yeah, Texas poker is just booming. Houston, Austin, San Antonio, Dallas.
You gotta just do it like this. You just drop it. That's it.
Steve, did someone named Ed Batinga play yet? He played on our test cash game stream last night. They call him the Asian sensation. That's what they call him here.
I know, I flirt with you more than your wife.
You got
Thank you, Benito. Thanks for tuning in.
At the end of the day, though, I still go home to my wife, so it's okay. Don't be jelly. Oh, he's mad. Look, he's on tilt.
I mean, you're gonna see it
He's
later.
on tilt. I'll see it later. Yeah.
You might see it now.
Johnny Pipes raising it up with the ace-5 on the button.
San Francisco 9 mix. Yes.
Jason will defend with the Jack-6 off the relatively short stack.
I could have. You could have. I could have.
I'll
We
let
all
these
could
two
have.
talk it out.
Yeah. Stupid.
This lane does flop a Jack.
You seen that, right? Yeah.
Turns another one. Jason will look for a little value here. Will he get looked up by the ace-high? Jonathan Edgeloney. He does.
Ship it to me.
Hero with the ace-high.
Doesn't matter if I queen high.
Yeah.
Jack-6. Oh my God, he has Jack-6 and you make like that? Wow, that's really gonna make me steam. You're getting me early. Wow, that's too strong.
Yes. That's what I wanted to hear. Thank
How do
you.
you Jack-6 out of position?
All 6 players guaranteed $1,788. Our payouts are posted in our YouTube chat, or YouTube description, excuse me.
I won't waste time.
I like it, thank you.
2 people have Jack-6. I know, it's coming Jack-Jack.
Jason Lang owns 7 Deuce Towing. How's that for a name? I think it's fantastic.
I felt like a little bit better.
You feel better?
Larry, where is this at? Larry, we're at Champions Poker Club in Houston, Texas.
King got me paid.
King got you paid.
Fair enough.
Raise the 60,000.
Thank God it ain't on me. Ruh-roh. Sorry, Giovanni.
Giovanni opens in the hijack. The ace-10.
Oh,
Jonathan calls it a cutoff off a little more than 20 bigs with queen-jack.
I have no folding. 0.
Wowzers. You have 600?
7.
Oh.
Jason enjoying the camera time before he folds.
This is a do or no? Fair enough. We gotta get this guy more green. Oh, yeah. He is. Win or lose, he's going to.
Now they're getting.
Mark out of the way. Heads up between these two. I believe they're friends, but they talk a lot of trash to each other throughout the course of the day.
Fair enough.
Queen 8-7. Top pair for Johnny Pipes. Giovanni with a couple backdoor straight draws.
80.
80,000.
I'll show it.
He'll check fold. He'll get shown the goods.
Yeah, we are up, guys. It's gonna be 25, 50. I'm sorry, 24. Yeah, I'm looking at the next one.
Jonathan Angeloni with $11,538 in career tournament earnings. He wrote on his bio sheet he had a 20K tournament score. Couldn't find that one, folks.
It looks dangerous.
You heard Brian blinds going up 20K, 40K with a 40K big blind ante. Up top in this one, more than $10,000, 110 entries, create a prize pool of more than 35K.
Raise the 90,000.
Clint, I agree on that Jack-6 hand. Jason could be leading some turns. With really all of his, or a significant amount of his range in the big, in that spot. Jonathan raising it up with the 6s out of the hijack. Rick Samander has the ace-deuce of clubs in the big and will defend. King Jack 9, 1 club. Ace on the turn for Samander to take the lead. He checks again. Johnny Pipes starts to turn these 6s into a bluff.
200.
Yes, he will. And a sizable bet on the turn. Almost a pot-sized bet, and just the absolute snap call from Rick on the turn. Can't feel fantastic if you're Angeloni. Five of clubs on the river, and Rick snap shoves with ace-deuce.
You got lucky on me. Huh?
Jonathan folds. That's a risky
And
one.
it was so funny when I called your raise, I said.
You had 3 outs, right?
You don't get snapped off that much.
I had a big pair.
I guess it's for value. I don't know.
Only about 400,000 from the guys.
Oh, Josh, good point. Josh Burkhalter in the chat. Jeff, most of the tournaments in Texas have not reported to Hendon Mob. Gotcha.
Oh, so, absolutely sorry, guys.
Yeah, ace, right, yeah, 3 ace.
Taking a look at our chip counts. Mark Cortez is our chip leader. I can do the math for the big blinds. He's at about 30 bigs. So is Rick Samander. Giovanni and Doug Baxley at about 25 bigs. Laying at 20 bigs. Johnny Pipes, our short stack. $20K, $40K with a $40K big blind ante. Jeff Platt here in the booth at Champions Poker Club in Houston, Texas.
It's a nice deck.
This is event number 8, the Monster at the Lone Star Poker Series, a 50,000 starting stack.
I like the corners.
Four.
Corners. It's like a football. Yeah, we're gonna do like a long.
Playing with queens.
Crazy, 1-1.
Going to go 3x here with those queens.
Four.
Two ladies.
Raise and take it for laying. Oh, okay, maybe payouts are not in the description. Anyway, 6th place, $1,788. 5th place, about $2,200. 4th will take home a little bit more than 3K. 3rd, $4,290. 2nd place, $6,500. 1st place, 10K. As producer Sean says, refresh your page. And they have been added to the description. There we go. Great crew out here. Sean Hendricks leading the way on the technical side, setting everything up here in Houston. Got producer Pat in the mix, reunited with producer Pat from the Friday Night Poker days. Timmy in the control room as well, doing some producing. Pang, our director. Pang, I'm not sure if that's the right title, but you're boss enough to be a director.
Raise, 80,000.
I think we'll make it 80K. In case you haven't figured out yet, the green chips are worth 25K. Gray chips worth 5,000 apiece. Why do they keep showing their hands, asks Henry? It's just kind of a friendly game. Everybody's talking, everybody's showing their cards.
You guys gonna call and try to float.
Jonathan will defend off the short stack with the 7-4. Comes 9-5 deuce. Slang spikes the set.
90,000.
Ashloni will lead here.
Who's supposed to do now? Is that a big blind flop or is that a raised flop?
Fair enough, fair enough.
That is a fair question, but in this case, is a flop favorable to the raiser? He's going to go ahead and raise here. Johnny Pipes will be out of the way after a little bit of Hollywooding.
6 low.
It is sick. Sick for, it's only for TV.
Four.
Not a fair, it's only for TV.
Nice.
Which one? Which one do you want to see? Pick one. Pick one.
Brent Hanks loves the damn chips. The green chips are like
Set.
the octagon type chips. Pretty cool.
Out of all things I run into.
2004 World Series main event champion Greg Raymer also making the trip down to Texas
Just so you know.
to fire the inaugural Texas State $1 million guarantee main event. Benito, I live in Houston. I'll be in every multi-table tournament from now on. Sounds good to me. Come on down, say hi.
You lose more if it's a...
Tim says, I'm done watching this, and continues to say, so sad. He literally raised. Geez, it's so painful to watch. I mean, Tim, I thought you had made a decision. I thought you were done. I thought you were gone.
And if he folds, I win. That's it. That was the one time.
He knows the game.
100%.
He's not getting it. Fold. Fold.
Producer Sean says, Tim, come down and play. If you're tired of watching, come play.
Fold.
Bro says, Tim, if you leave, how will we all learn? Excellent question. Rip City, small blind versus big blind.
Fold.
Love
That does the trick.
cards. They jam with.
I'll just have his hand wrong.
Tim is so undecided. He really is. Appreciate Tim sticking around.
About the chips, man.
Davis, hello from Singapore. Hello.
It is, isn't it?
Almost a starting stack.
Actually, it's more than enough story.
Yeah,
It was 50K for the, But yeah, it's same thing.
Jobel says, what's up from
Oh,
Houston,
man,
plays
you're
a champion
supposed to
sometimes.
raise
Go
it
Mark,
more.
friend of mine.
It's
Very
like,
cool.
give me one more after you raise.
Get away with it.
That is Mark Cortez under the gun with ace jack.
Go all in.
They got some crazy ass
I mean, that is not who we see. That's Jonathan Angeloni. But somewhere,
True story.
there he is.
But I wouldn't have got
Mark in the
made
white
off.
hat.
That was crazy though. If you don't state the rules, then I don't get paid off.
Fold. Fold. Fold.
It's true. Don't like, are you serious?
Doug Baxley with king queen in the small blind. We haven't seen Baxley play that many hands at this final table, but he was
One of the spots
wild
that I haven't looked yet, yeah.
when they were down to 2 or 3 tables. Always trying to get the chips in the middle.
You get caught in the middle right here, guys.
And then was down to 15 bigs with 2 tables left. Just ripped it in under the gun with the jack-8 offsuit. Brick Samander at ace-queen. But Baxley got there with that jack-8. Hasn't looked back. Lang's in there with the 7-3 of clubs, 3-handed to this flop. King in the window, king, king 10. Trips for Baxley. Cortez has that gut shot and the backdoor flush draw. In fact, let me rephrase. The backdoor royal flush draw, although we see Baxley as the queen of spades, so yeah, forget that.
That 200.
Cortez is checked 2 and fires 200,000.
Just replayed your hand. Oh, they're doing it right now. Yeah, and you hear all the.
Oh, they have it out there?
Yeah, it's on the.
Raise, Dolan.
All of it for Baxley. The check jam.
750.
Beautiful, beautiful move.
Cortez out of the way.
Good move, sir.
Doug Baxley, 53 years old, out of Houston, lives in Kingwood now. He's had a 10K win at the Lone Star Poker Series. Remco Rinkema in the chat. Jeff convinced me to fly to Houston on Friday. Come on down, baby. Come on down. Poker Central Zone. PokerGO Zone, maybe I should say. Remco Rinkema.
Oh, but he has aces.
Oh my god.
That's what they're saying.
Yeah, and then aces and sevens.
They fall for the queen of hearts. How do
Yeah.
they know?
You can hear all this.
Perfect timing, Remco. You see that bottom line. The inaugural Texas State $1 million guarantee main event. It starts Tuesday, April 27th. 5 day 1 flights. Matt Berkey, Chris Moneymaker, Greg Raymer, Darren Elias.
Just like this flop's gonna probably come queen.
Scheduled to appear.
Clubs.
All of it for about 10 bigs from Angeloni. Lang wakes up with 10s in the small blind.
How much?
Starting this hand with about 25 bigs.
It's crazy, yeah.
That's strong.
Yo, Bubba Ray, man.
Did you see it? Or you caught it?
You got me.
We all know what Jason is going to do. Perhaps a bit of Hollywood to encourage Mark to get in the mix with a weaker hand. There it is. Mark won't wake up with anything.
No, I'm never folding the hand, so it is what it is.
Says it is what it is, and it is tens.
Yeah, I'm never folding
But
the hand.
everyone, no one has an ace, so.
Tens against ace 8.
Thank you.
You're drawing good.
Ashloni all in and at risk. Comes 6-5 deuce. Turn card is a 9, opens up a couple outs. River card.
You suck. You suck. You suck.
Oh, yeah.
It is a
But I was
queen.
supposed to say that heads up, though. Remember I said heads up, we say that, but.
It is a queen on the river. Good game. Johnny Pipes, Jonathan Ashloni, out in 6th for $1,788.
Oh, yeah. John.
Come on, John.
John.
Oh, Giovanni gets knocked.
Yeah.
You get, Mike.
5 remaining players guaranteed $2,234.
I know, I'll have to step up for John though. I'll have to step up.
Chip counts for our 5.
No.
Jason Lang. Now our chip leader, Doug Baxley right there. Rick Samander with about 25 bigs. Giovanni Musacchio looking for his 2nd win of the Lone Star Poker Series. He's got almost 22 bigs. Mark Cortez from chip leader to short stack, although not that short. This guy's about 20 bigs. 30-minute levels in this one.
You were.
Giovanni opens here from the hijack. The 8-7 of clubs. Mark will rip it for a little less than 20 bigs with the ace-jack of clubs. Giovanni out of the way. Mark Cortez enjoys the show's Queen's Gambit and Money Heist.
This is not a jinx, right?
Also enjoys
I'm
watching
gonna keep it on till the end, right?
LeBron's team.
All right.
Currently
As
the
long as I
Lakers.
keep it on till it's only me here, then we're good.
And the Mavs minus 10.5 tonight. Can somebody give me an update there? Thank you.
All my chips here and the money clip right here and the money and, you know, me and dealer just chopping them up.
Ooh, as PokerGo says in our YouTube chat, please like and subscribe. Give us that thumbs up. Click that thumbs up button. Click subscribe. Be notified when we go on live next. If you're on Twitch, click follow. That'd be great. You get notified when we go on live next. We'll be on tomorrow for the final table. The Black Chip Bounty event. Now Lang has aces in the cutoff. Goes a little less than 2.5x.
No, 90.
Rick Samander with King 10 in the small blind. Out of the way.
I'll take the walk.
Giovanni folds the 7-5. So So raise and take it with those aces. Oh, Mavs won by 10. That's nice. I'd seen that. That happens.
Good game, huh?
Understood.
So you must eat a lot.
You need to order me a fried rice again.
It is that you must eat a lot.
Yeah. You finish everything?
Damn. I'll take a fried rice too.
No, it's this fried rice. Chicken strap fried rice.
I know. So Mark says, you need to order me a fried rice. I said, I'll take a fried rice too.
Do something out of the ordinary. I don't play bad one time and call.
No.
Jason limps in with the deuces here in the hijack.
Fold. Fold.
Oh, I thought you were mucking without looking. I was like, no.
Jack
You
nine
might
of
can't do
diamonds from Sacchio. He's in there. Baxley checks the jack 4. 3-handed to this flop. Size of the pot. Bottom right corner of your screen.
Three flat.
Queen 7-7 with 1 diamond.
Check.
40,000.
Check. Fold. Fold.
Couple backdoor draws for Giovanni, but he is operating off that short stack, and it goes fold. Another pickup for Jason Lang. Lang from Houston lives in Spring, Texas. Finished 5th in a World Series of Poker Circuit Bossier City main event for about 36K. Couple questions about the field size. 110 entries in this one. 15 spots paid.
Does he got black kind of ball in here?
Pretty one for Mark Cortez, the ace queen of clubs.
I outlasted him in Omaha last night.
There we go. I knew something. There was some kickback to it. No, okay.
I felt good. He's a good player.
Raise. 120.
You do 20, I'll take that. I'll call.
Fold. Fold.
Cortez using that 3x
So
sizing.
maybe I'll take the half of glasses off here shortly. Okay. Just so you know.
Lang not the type to fold the 3-4 diamonds.
So you don't see the real faces.
Abraham, what's the buy-in for the 1 milli guaranteed? $1,300 buy-in. Start coverage of that Tuesday, April 27th. That's next Tuesday. Brent Hanks will join me in the booth for that one, which is nice, I guess.
Well. 120.
He does defend with the 4-3 diamonds. MT, this is at Champions Poker Club in Houston, Texas. Queen in the window, Queen Jack 5, 1 diamond.
Check.
And Cortez quickly checks back. There are some appealing turn cards for Jason here. And the turn card is...
You get it eventually.
Survey
Oh,
says...
we'll go check. No, take the time, do your thing.
There we go, it's the King of Hearts. Not an appealing turn card for Jason.
Bet 60. Go.
Lang will lead small. It's like he has big plans for the river here.
minutes to you, okay.
There, the blinds are
I'm
going
in
three
there, something
blinds.
else. Put the statement on the routine.
220.
Did have plans for a river fire. Not sure if this fire is going to get Mark Cortez
Think
off of
about
this
it first,
hand.
Then you can go.
Call.
Calls pretty quickly. Ling plays the board. Nice call from Mark Cortez. A check back on the flop.
So I can't show me that.
Made him some money. Nick asks, why is the prize pool smaller? Are they taking a rake? Yes, they do take rake here, just like they do across the country.
Somebody's vibrating. Gotta be you.
Queens.
Get on the takes out.
Right, the
Queens, the queens, the queens.
$325 out of every 400 goes to the prize pool. So it's not 300 out of 400. Yeah, that would be bad. This is standard.
Roll. Roll.
At what place do you cash at the 1 million assay rim? Probably top 12-ish%, 12 to 15%.
Ready.
Oh, sorry. They do not take rake here. This is a tournament access fee.
Roll.
Or an admin fee. Whatever they say in Texas. No rake. My bad. Wasn't me.
Call.
Yes, tournament access fee.
That's it. Okay.
I know, right?
That. 135.
Baxley coming after it.
Roll.
Baxley starting to chip up. Let's take a look at our leaderboard. Actually, let's take a look at the payouts. 5 players left. I'll guarantee $2,234, about a $900 pay jump from 5th to 4th. Up top, more than $10,000. Lone Star Poker Series kicked off last weekend with the kickoff to the Spring Series. Gerald Stogner won that one for more than $23,000 after a 3-way chop with Duke Lee and Clinton Phillip. Event number 2, $400 deep stack, won by Nick Chin. Scott Sanford won the seniors event.
Top 2 in the world. Top 2
$3,500. Event number 4, $400 Manic Monday Turbo, won by Giovanni Masaccio. $3,300. Giovanni looking for his second title in the Spring Series.
You call, you expose the cards, you win. You know?
$400 Horse Deeper Stack Turbo, won by Dean Joe, who chopped with Alan Morgan. Event number 6, the Limit 08 Championship, won by Pedro Rios, who chopped with Kim Stone, one of the founders of the Lone Star Poker Series, alongside Hayden Fortini. Event number 7, the $400 Six Max, won by Kevin Kaler.
You look at the floor, was looking up there.
Never mind.
Yeah, there you go. Never mind. Just kidding. Nothing important, yeah.
Roll. Roll.
The pose got me.
Roll.
I ain't seen someone sit that straight a long time.
Call. Up.
True, 1.4 million. Did you want to do it all the time?
Tomorrow night, we will cover event number 10. $400 black chip bounty event.
Continuation all
If you subscribe on YouTube, you'll be notified of that. And why not click the thumbs up button while you're at it? You click thumbs up, you click like, that's easy. You click subscribe, that's easy as well. And then you're in the mix for everything that we offer on PokerGO. It's a beautiful thing.
Hello.
All right, guys, we are up now, 25, 50, 50.
Blinds going up. 25K, 50K. With a 50K.
Yeah, no, we're going, it's 9:55.
Big blind ante.
We're gonna be done at 11:22.
We are on a 30-minute delay.
11:22, that's pretty specific.
No, it's 10:22.
Protect the integrity of the game.
Oh.
I did say 11:22. I just want to see if you're listening.
Giovanni Masaccio, Doug Baxley, Jason Lang, Mark Cortez, and Rick
Hour and 30
Samander, our final 5.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's me and Doug heads up here in an hour and 15 minutes. That's how you win tournaments. Confidence. No confidence, you can't win. You're like, asshole.
30-minute levels for this one. Giovanni limps in the small blind with the 5-4 of hearts. Doug Baxley checks with the Queen-7, blind versus blind here. 7-4-3 with 2 diamonds, top pair for Doug Baxley with the backdoor flush draw. Giovanni with a pair and a gutter, it goes check, check. No, it does not go check, 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 call. Yeah, Giovanni check called flop. 8 on the turn. Giovanni checks. Might be hard to find a fold at this point. And he's going to.
Giovanni's like, he's frozen. He's froze. I was like, shit, but he's like, oh. Yep. Almost guaranteed. Well, she's a great chip.
Hit the music, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Doug Baxley, our chip leader, but just with 30 big, so really anything can happen at this point. Cortez and Lang around the 25 big blind mark. Rick Samander a little under 20 bigs. Giovanni Masaccio, our short stack.
With a hooker with it. Here's it. The guy to your left.
Y'all practice for your heads up. This is what you have to look forward
He
to.
looks down 2 aces. Looks down 2 aces. Whose big blind is it?
Doug raises to 125K, a really small raise. Small blind versus big blind. Not really going to fold anything here if you're laying, especially ace-5.
My gut tells me to fold.
Wow.
I'm gonna fold.
I don't think that is optimal. Not just saying that because he had ace-5 and Doug had ace-4. Just facing that really small raise in the big blind with position. I don't think ace-5 is one that should be going into the muck.
$25,000. Cash me out.
But what do I know, folks? I dusted off about 7 bullets in the kickoff event. Just lit that money on fire.
Can't defend with it.
There's a look at the payouts. All 5 guaranteed $2,234. About a $900 pay jump from 5th to 4th.
Yeah.
Up top in this one, $10,010. Lone Star Poker Series, the Spring Series at Champions Poker Club. Jeff Platt here in the booth in Houston. Happy to be here with you guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We're back, right? Featuring a live tournament. First time for me in a while, I think. It's oh so good to be back. Oh so good to have you all joining us.
Did the Astros win today?
No.
That means I'm gonna win the tournament. Fair enough, right?
Fold.
It's in black and white. Signed, sealed, and delivered, sir.
Fold.
Baxley folds king 9 on the button. As chip leader.
We didn't play a hand together in a long time, huh? Been about 22 minutes.
Cool. Options? Yeah, you got check the business. 22.
Line
No
limps in
comment.
with the jack-6 of
No
hearts.
comment.
Cortez is the ace-6 of spades.
Raise.
I'll make it 275,000.
Fine, gentlemen.
We certainly appreciate it.
No worries.
Max in the chat, how many entries? 110 entries in this one. Clint says they are scared, just trying to edge up one spot at a time. On that case, Doug should certainly be raising button as chip leader with the king 9, I do believe.
Richard, you've been pretty quiet. What happened?
He uses a lot of cuss words.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you can't cuss on live. Yeah. Yeah, he can't talk at all. Yeah.
I cut my vocabulary now.
The 10%? No, sir.
Don't think he's going to fold this one.
You gotta make forfeiture chips.
Raise.
140.
140.
Go almost 3x. Mario in the box for us.
Right?
I don't
I think we've had Mario, Matt, and Clay this
I don't think
evening.
we'll do when this is like for the main event. for the
Fantastic
bigger table,
viewers here.
Main event, or main table.
Cortez has king jack in the small blind.
Should be on point then.
A little bit more than 25 bigs. Does lay it down. Rick won't defend with the 10-2 suited.
Normally I would play that game.
I think he said normally he would play that hand, but I didn't catch the end of it as to why he didn't hear.
For sure, I'll grab it,
Perhaps waiting for Giovanni to bust. I think that's totally fine in ICM world.
1001.
Yeah, y'all's math in the chat is fairly terrible, with all due respect.
Fold.
Like how I said, with all due respect,
Just
to make
me,
it
big
seem
blind.
like that was a nice comment. Or like that I was trying to be nice. And no offense, but
4-1.
Raise. 200,000.
Cortez, the sizable raise, not going to let Giovanni get into the mix off the short stack with the 6-5 of diamonds.
Yeah, I'll take a bottle of water.
Bring some water for that final.
For the final 5?
Not there, we get like $6 water.
There's only 5 of us. I'm kidding.
Somebody else should too.
He did. He did.
Young
It's off
says,
limits.
if I'm Baxley, I'm raising every hand.
Back in and sweat us.
Yeah, the opportunity
You're
might
part
be
of the
there.
team. Just sit down at the table.
Just give me the quick roll. If you go look up on the screen, I haven't cut shit in fucking 2 hours, so sorry.
Right, says Jeff. No offense, but y'all are hella dumb.
Remember?
I'm watching the screen.
No, he's
I
out,
didn't
he's
say
out.
that.
We can chop it up.
I didn't mean that.
4 ways,
Just meant a
chop
couple
it
of
up.
you could use a little bit of work. In the mathematics department, Giovanni finds kings and just limps in the small blind. King 10 for Baxley. These chips could get in here.
That's how we run. We come last 6 and we get 15.
Giovanni thinking, please shove, please shove, please shove, please shove, please shove.
100,000.
He raised to 150K. Giovanni is 10 bigs behind, does rip it. There's the call from Baxley, and Giovanni Masaccio is going to be in fantastic shape to double up.
You have kings. You have kings.
I like the limp there.
How do you have kings?
Jack, 10, 10, 10.
What are you afraid of?
Oh, hello.
Out comes 10
Oh
4
my God,
deuce
sweat
with
club
2
for a
clubs.
Dude, do not
6
do
of spades on the turn.
10 hearts?
I don't think so, hold on.
not do this to this.
Let's pause and build a little bit of drama. Doug is
Red 10,
going to
no.
need to find a 10
Red 10.
to bust Giovanni. And it's not there on the river.
If I grab,
The ace, bro.
oh. Sorry, I thought you had some technical problems. You got it, okay. Yeah, I know this goes in. 4-7.
Timely double for Giovanni Masaccio, looking for his 2nd title of the spring series.
I'm playing pocket players, so we're clean.
Nice hand.
Giovanni dating Mariah.
I love it.
Says his greatest accomplishment in life,
Do a quick dealer, test sheet.
I mean,
birth
you're
of
a
his
good
baby
guy.
boy, Gianni.
I was rooting for this guy to win. Just, you know, just be honest.
How about now? No.
No,
Try again.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Jay probably looked up really.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, I got it.
Aggro, trust me. I have not had.
Juan says, if you're the chip leader, don't you have to be more aggressive? What's the best strategy
4
here?
5 suited, I rip it in. with 2
Probably.
kings.
I mean, if you're a significant chip leader in this
4, 4,
spot, you
5,
can
right.
really run the show.
Let's come on with water.
In this case, all the stacks are
Thank
kind
you,
of, sort of merged together.
please.
Very tight leaderboard.
You know, you just had the volume was down, you couldn't hear him. He was trying to say, hold on.
No, I couldn't hear.
Yeah, you can, we got it.
That's why I kept going, and you told me to keep
No,
going,
you're
keep
good, no,
going.
it's good, yeah, we got,
All right, no
we
problem.
got water coming around.
Haven't you won a tournament already here? In the series? What'd you win?
Guys, you gonna put waters on all your tables over there?
I didn't ask
Go ahead and
that.
grab one
I asked you,
over
would you win?
How much money?
No, what tournament?
The 10K or 15K, John?
15K tomorrow.
No, which one did I win? 15K or about?
Giovanni, you won a $400 Manic Monday Turbo at 10K for $3,300.
Tomorrow's a nice
I don't know, I don't think
I know I saw your picture, so.
Fold.
Tomorrow they got a nice bounty tournament.
Really?
And that is what we'll be covering, that nice bounty tournament tomorrow night. Guessing these gentlemen will all be back. Samander raising it up with the ace-7 off. Doug calling out of the small blind. The 6-5 of clubs. Like with the Queen-6 off, don't believe it would be advisable to join the mix here.
enticing to get the action, you know?
Lang is considering.
Calls.
Does make the call.
Made it so cheap.
3 players.
I mean, he went 2.5x.
Flop. Okay.
Comes King, Jack 8.
Check.
Basically, everybody swings and misses, which probably gave Samander an opportunity to fire flop.
Check.
Instead, it checks through.
Check.
Turn card is a 3. Samander now just in a race to get to showdown. And Lang does find a queen on the river.
Queen.
Queen 6 off. Don't degrade me.
Yeah, I'm putting you chipping into it, it's a 100,000, you're gonna see it right off the bat. All right, guys, we're putting new chips in, these are the 100Ks, they're teal and white.
Oh, those are pretty.
And about 500,000.
Bringing in some new chips.
100,000 for me, guys. That's 500 for 500, guys, anyone see that?
Some 100K chips.
It's pretty cheap.
Right.
There's another look at the payouts.
How about that?
Next elimination will result in about a $900 pay jump. $10,000 and $10 up top.
Not so much, dude.
Rick Samander goes Rip City with the A6 of clubs for about 13.5 bigs.
675.
Lang squeezes an ace and squeezes a jack, or maybe in reverse order. Rick Samander's going to be in some trouble.
Hold.
Wow! Folds the ace jack. Cortez has queen jack in the big blind.
How much is it? 675.
$75?
675,000.
The glasses came off.
Does make the
Chip
call
went
with the
in,
queen
and he
jack.
called.
So Lang folds the ace jack offsuit.
It's a very big.
Cortez calls with queen jack for a shove of more than 13 bigs. And here we go. This is massive. Comes king 8-7, all spades, no spade for either player. Backdoor straight draw for Cortez, but for now needs to find a queen or a jack to bust Samander. Turn card. It's the jack of spades. Now Samander can find a chop with a spade on the river. We could win outright. The red ace, which already have been folded. River card. It's the 4 of hearts, and that'll do it. Brutal way to go for Rick Samander. Jason Lang would have won that pot. Samander out in 5th for $2,234. Gotten to know him a little bit. He's just an absolute blast at the tables. Looking forward to seeing him again at Champions Poker Club
Yeah, but if I call him
at the Lone Star Poker Series.
it's offsuit. Nothing.
Jason kicking himself for that one. That was, I've got to say, a difficult fold to see, and a difficult call also with the Queen Jack for 13 bigs. Cortez now with 40 bigs. We've reached our final 4. Doug Baxley, the shortest stack, with 20 bigs. Giovanni Masaccio is about 20 bigs as well. Jason Ling at almost 30.
Players on
I thought it was in Right?
All the chips from Giovanni. And that just gets through. Drunk Pigeon says, is that Jeff's way of saying bad?
I want to take a
I don't
moment
think
to
the
pause
Ace
there.
Jack was a good laydown.
I busted my fifth.
I don't think the Queen Jack is a great call, but hey, look at all those chips. What do I know? I like it.
He's so
Mark
open.
Cortez, he's going for the win.
It could be any range of hands.
Cortez from the Philippines, lives in Houston, married to Priscilla. He and Priscilla have 3 kids. He won the Lone Star Poker Series main event back in January for more than $80,000.
I would have knocked him down too with things. I should have bet with my ace there.
Oh.
Hey, John, I'm going to try to get you out of the trap, all right?
Raise, 200,000.
Fold.
I like those. I like them chips.
Twant has $1 million guarantee next week. Indeed, the main event, $1,300 buy-in. Inaugural Texas State $1 million guarantee. Starts on Tuesday. We'll have complete coverage. World Series of Poker main event champions Chris Moneymaker and Greg Raymer coming to Houston. Darren Elias will be here. Matt Berkey will be here. Tom Wheaton bringing the Above the Felt crew.
Hey, Ocho's good, baby. Ocho's good.
8 ball on the river for Baxley.
Nice
After
hands there.
checks through. Pasta, this was a turbo. This was a one-day event, so just 30-minute levels in this one. Yeah, Clint, so our day one
Hey, Richard,
coverage
you're out. What are you doing?
will show feature tables. You can take an educated guess that those names that I just mentioned will be a part of those feature tables.
That's rough.
And then day 2, we'll cover the main until we get down to our final table of 9. And we'll show the entire final table.
Raise, 125,000.
Another super small raise by Baxley out of the small blind. Lang looks down at 10s in the big. Just calls with the 10s.
They always say you
Kind
have.
of smirks over at Giovanni.
Always say you have pockets of-
Smiles at Doug. Jack 10, 7.
Check.
Set for Lang. The gut shot for Baxley. Lang fires the min.
All right.
Baxley makes the call.
Mark.
10's full now for Lang. 400K in the pot. Has about $1 million behind.
Let's try again.
That's the minimum again. And it again is snap called.
10 hearts. 10 hearts.
King of clubs on the river. How much does Lang look for here? We know that Baxley is most likely not going to be interested no matter what the sizing is. Bets the minimum again.
Ultimate.
Toss the chips his way.
The ultimate value.
He says ultimate value, and you know what? In that very specific situation, with Doug having ace high there, I think he's right. Taking a look at the chip counts. Jason Lang at 30 bigs. Saccio, Baxley around the 20 big blind mark. Cortez still the chip leader with about 40 bigs.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Fold. Fold.
Ace 7 for Lang with 30 bigs in the small blind.
Call. Options. Check. Heads up.
Queen 6 deuce 2 hearts. Lang has the ace of hearts.
Bet 60,000. Call 60,000.
Lang check calls. Another 6 rolls off on the turn. Does Cortez continue to tell this story? He does.
Bet 120,000. Fold.
And it works. Lang folds the ace high.
Yes, the whole thing's.
All right, let's do this one more time. If you're checking us out on YouTube, if you're checking us out on Twitch, let us know where you are watching us from this evening, or maybe it's morning, maybe afternoon where you are, who knows? Let me know in the chat where you're checking us out from. Our coverage of the Lone Star Poker Series at Champions Poker Club. Perfect timing for this as we switch out decks.
Oh, I'm sorry, I must not hit the button. I tried to, sorry.
Coop checking us out from New York. Falcone from Vegas. Carter from Oklahoma.
Oh, wow,
Epic
that's
from
real
YouTube. Thank you, Epic. Junk Pigeon checking us out in Houston. Green from Vancouver. We got Germany. Sonic says good morning from Sweden. Good morning. Davis out of Singapore.
It's fine. I can take it.
Clinton College Station. Young in New York City. Ricardo watching us from Pearland, Texas. Therese from Massachusetts. Oh, I guess you guys thought, and I did say YouTube or Twitch, so that's why some of you are saying YouTube, some of you are saying Twitch. Gotcha. That one's on me. Sam from New Zealand. Jorge from Cali. We got Florida. We got Santa Monica. We got Indiana. We have Michigan. We have a Jeff Platt for president in there. Thank you, Green. Appreciate that. We got Toronto. Pico on Twitch. Coming from New York as well. Tiny Bet in Puerto Rico. 601 Gambler from Mississippi. Bastian in Irvine, Michael in Greensboro, Daniel in Detroit, Poker Master Galleria via Calgary. Christian just right up I-45 in Dallas, Texas.
Can't be aces, buddy.
Sachio with the ace of clubs.
Oh, he's ripping.
Call 150,000.
Defend.
Heads up.
All right, give him
Tim
an
from
ugly flop
Melbourne.
that he don't like.
Cynic from Brisbane. Good day, mates.
Well, I can
Yep,
block that.
I know my Australian accent is amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Check, check,
I need an 8.
check.
Thank you, Twan.
You suck me into it.
Josh from
What a
Paris.
dice now.
Bet 80,000.
A lady.
Nashville, Jersey City. Good morning to Ross. Edinburgh. Edinburgh? Brennan in snowy Kent State University. Paul from Edmonton, Papua New Guinea. Vegas. Taiwan.
Didn't I ask him?
Thank you all for being here with us tonight. We're here tonight. We're here tomorrow night. We're here. What day is today? We're here Friday night. We're here Saturday night. Probably take a day off on Sunday. Back Monday for a cash game and then our coverage of the main event. Starts Tuesday, April 27th.
You got a lot of chips down there, buddy. Oh, hello.
Teddy checking us out in Jamaica. Little boats from San Diego. Nice. Shout out from the Philippines, says Krista. That's where Mark Cortez is from.
Fold.
3 says jealous. Played tournaments every weekend at Foxwoods until March of 2020. Haven't played since. You'll get back out there. We're coming back. We are at 30K, 60K. I thought that was going to be a rip from Giovanni in the small blind. Instead, I think he came in for a super small raise. Small blind versus big blind at 135K. That's going to allow Doug Baxley a chance to get into the mix.
Right.
Calls 135,000. Heads
Edinburgh.
up.
Cool. And that small raise allows Doug Baxley to flop a 6.
Bet 115,000.
Swing and a miss for Giovanni. We'll lead here for 115K. Doug makes the call.
Calls
You're late, buddy. You're late.
You guys ready to go up?
Yeah.
All right.
Just giving you a hard time.
3 clubs on the turn. Does Giovanni try one more time? He will. Credit to him for following through here on the ace-high flop.
Bet
And on this
120,000.
turn,
It's
I'm
too
sorry,
Cortez.
220,000.
Doug, though a non-believer,
1,000.
does have a pretty good hand in this spot. Giovanni can't be feeling great. Does he shut it down now, or does he go all 3 streets? No, he just shuts it down. Baxley happy to check it back.
27,000. 4s and 6s.
Giovanni, where's your last barrel, man? Barrel the river.
Turn to nuts.
Casey from New Hampshire watching with a toothache. Sorry to hear that. That gets a little bit better. A couple questions about what we're covering tomorrow. We are covering the Black Chip Bounty event. That is a $400 buy-in, a 15K guarantee. Also, the PLO Championship going on tomorrow at Champions, if y'all want to come down. $600 buy-in, $30,000 guarantee. Poker News will be all over that one. Charles Kia ora from New Zealand. Good to see you. Steven Adams rules the NBA. Well, he certainly gets paid like he does. Mark Cortez, our chip leader. And the cutoff, we'll say, four-handed.
Raise 130,000. Fold.
Raise and take it for Mark Cortez.
Dealer change.
We're into the restroom real quick.
We got a break, we're gonna take a break in 24 minutes. So.
Okay.
Some of you are saying to fire river. Some of you are fine with the give up
Yes, sir. Copy that.
from Giovanni. Aaron says greetings from Toronto. Greetings, Aaron. Thanks for tuning in this evening. Thank you all for being here. And Kata on Twitch, is this live? We are on a 30-minute delay. Gabe, how did you do, Jeff, so far in Texas? Did great. 7 bullets in the kickoff. Never found a bag. Fantastic.
You and him only for the final table? Just them 2 dealers for the final table?
There's 3. We have 3 on rotation. So there's,
I would pay attention.
yeah, there's 3. We always have a kind of an on-break dealer that kind of helps me out because I can't go everywhere and locks you guys up, and then they're on break and then they deal. So. In fact, the other one should be locking anytime.
Fair enough.
Great dealers throughout at Champions.
Alright, we're gonna miss the look. Sorry, guys.
Is it wisdom?
Yeah, I've lost track which card it was.
No worries. You don't want the queen?
I jinxed him on that one. I jinxed him on that one.
You want to be fair, right? It happens.
Our final 4.
Keep winning them all, keep buying.
All guaranteed $3,128. Giovanni, the super short stack with about 6 bigs. Cortez, the chip leader, about 35 big blinds for him.
Yeah, you know.
Hold. 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 Raise to
Lane limps in.
35.
Cortez, not so fast, my friend. Pretty small raise, but Lane did just have the 6 deuce. Brandon, Jeff, you playing in the bounty tournament? I'm not. Want to be available to call the final table, although I would be available anyway. Yeah. Best before the final table. Blah, blah, blah.
No, the first one was
With a call.
lead completed the small one.
Do I get to expense my bullets? No. I wish. Need to talk to champions about that.
Okay. Go ahead and say something next to this.
Raise.
You guys hear that?
Matt, Mario, and Clay are dealers this evening.
1, 6, 3.
Are they allowed to ICM shop? Sure.
Hello.
They are open and accommodating to the players here at Champions Poker Club during the Lone Star Poker Series. Aaron, how long until Masaccio is forced to shove? Well, he's got to get going pretty soon.
Hold.
Cortez, this is a rip in the small blind versus Giovanni's short stack.
Correct, 21, 26 now.
A word, you know, just call. Masaccio checks the Jack 9.
Let me start checking.
It was on his collar and it went bloop. It went down the shirt.
Comes 10-8-3. I'd be surprised if all the chips didn't get in the middle here.
Never mind, all the same type of
Cortez with the H, Giovanni with the open-ended straight drawn. Here we go. Giovanni Masaccio all in and at risk. See his outs on the top right corner of your screen.
1, 2, 50, That's the open-ended.
The cards are turned up. Cortez is the slight favorite.
Fair enough.
Turn card.
You can hear it too. backdoor hearts. Backdoor hearts.
These are
First leg.
tradable.
That turn card is
Oh.
6 of diamonds. Nothing changes.
Tradable.
First word?
Giovanni looking for a jack, a queen, or a 7 to stay alive. River card. The 3 of hearts, that'll do it. Good game. Giovanni Masaccio, another good run in the spring series.
Eat my food there. Finish my food.
Can you watch your volume?
Wins $3,128.
Giovanni's a hard player, man. I know.
Couple questions about what we have going on. Lone Star Poker Series at Champions Poker Club. You can check out champions-poker.com for more information, for a full schedule, for structures, these questions on the fees. We've got all the good stuff there. Champions-poker.com. Hit the music since we're down to 3. Let's take a look at the chip counts. Mark Cortez with 2.6 million.
Big blind by yourself.
45% of the chips in play.
Yum, yum. I got a shot of steal on him.
Lang drops the yum yum. He's got almost 30 bigs. Baxley a little less than 25 big blinds.
True story. You know what? Talk about myself. I have no money invested. You know. Fair enough. Be a nice guy.
So Cortez on the button here, just one big blind. He's found a pretty one on the button. The ace jack of diamonds. All of it from Baxley. The snap by Cortez.
Do you not see what happened out there? Ace nine's hot in the mug.
Doug Baxley all in and at risk with ace 9. About a 3-to-1 dog against Mark Cortez.
Look, man, the ace and the 9 was hot as heck out there.
About a $2,200 difference between 3rd and 2nd place, which Jason Lang could be in line for. Baxley on his feet. 53-year-old from Houston.
Ace 9 was a combo hitting out there.
Gonna get a little lucky.
Like in these situations, the ace 9 always came. So sick.
Falcon 644. Some chop outs are now going to become available to Doug.
You want to go 6-6?
Looking for a 6 or a 9 on the turn. For now, turn card. It's a deuce. Take a deuce as well.
What do you want? You want
A 6 or a
9?
deuce for the chop.
9,
A 9 ball for the win. Wants that 9 of diamonds. Can he find it on the river to stay alive? Ooh, close to the 9 ball. It's a 10. We say good game to Doug Baxley. Class act.
No, he's. I mean, you can count it. Yeah, count it.
Okay, guys, want to pause talk just for a second here?
Out in
Yeah,
third
for
for
like 45
$4,290. And then there were 2.
I think you should.
Okay, guys, we're not gonna take a quick second, we're just pausing, it's not really a break, we're just moving you guys into the next spot. What's that? Okay.
Mark Cortez, Jason Lang.
Giovanni sucks.
You see the chip lead. Cortez at about 4 million. Lang at about 1.6. Still plenty of play. Still a little bit more than 25 bigs. Setting things up for heads-up play between Cortez and Lang. About a $3,500 difference between the two. I think that's Lang. Drop the down. Back at the 30K, 60K, in the 60K big blind ante. And we will get to bring in, we calling it a money clip? A belt buckle? What's like the prize, the trophy? Joshua says, announcer person, tell us what the blinds are. My name is Jeff. But I'll tell you what the blinds are. 30K, 60K with a 60K big blind ante. How much up top? I'll tell you that too. First place is worth $10,010. Second place, $6,524. Pasta, what did you think of that shove, Jeff? I thought it was totally fine. No, I think that's totally fine. Mark raised button. Doug had like 20 to 25 bigs with ace-9. I think that's totally fine. Joshua says time to chop it. Dominic says, can they agree to a chop? They can. We'll keep you posted on that front. Joshua says, Jeff, I'm sorry I didn't know your name. You know what? Josh, apology accepted. Pico, this is Texas, correct? Yes, it is. Yes, sir. Good old Houston, Texas. They're playing for $10,000 here. Clip or belt buckle? We need to know. Yeah, what are we going with? Text the good people. The Lone Star Poker Series.
Copy that. Rich, come get this chair for me.
My name Jeff. Yes, good jump straight reference.
Yes, sir.
Ernesto says, yeehaw! Yeehaw indeed. Term says never chop, never. Oh, there's Kim Stone in the mix, says money clip. So we'll go money clip. Thanks, Josh, for the kind words. Cappico, I'm here in Houston. Happy to be here at Champions Poker Club. Charles, how's the real superstar buddy? Had to leave my dog buddy, the buddy man in Vegas. Dog sitter's taking good care of him. Thank you for asking.
You will leave it on?
Yeah, leave it on. Definitely leave it on. I want to hear you.
Kim says the belt buckles are reserved for the championship events and event number 1 to kick off. Got it. Okay, we are good.
Come on down, guys. We gotta be going.
All in.
Peter says, Jeff, you like the idea to chop? Absolutely not, Peter.
500,000.
I'd say play it out for that entire first place prize. And for that money clip. And for the title.
Just so you know, I put a 500K flag in, so that's got a 500K flag.
What's up, Sean? Jeff, what's your favorite pasta? That's a good question, Dustin. I mean, if I'm really going ham, like full-on cheat mode, cheat day, probably fettuccine alfredo.
I need another one.
Like a good rigatoni. Darren says, let's go. Yeah, let's go indeed. Let's do this. Thank you all for tuning in on Twitch and on YouTube. Be sure to click like. It's just that thumbs up button. Be sure to click subscribe. It's just the red button that says subscribe. You'll be notified of when we go on live, which we plan to do tomorrow night.
3.950 and
3.9?
yeah, and the rest here.
Hank says, Jeff, let us get a yeehaw, please. You got it.
Double to you.
30 on the button, 60-60.
All right, who's winning this? Mark Cortez, black t-shirt, white hat, 4 million in chips. Jason Lang, Astros jersey. His company is called 7 Deuce Towing. Let me know in the chat who you think is going to win. Lang is at a significant chip disadvantage. He has about 1.6 million. 110 entries to start this one, and we are down to 2.
We're going to stop, huh?
Double done.
Almost 30 option.
Sean on Twitch says, I heard my name. I figured I should say hello. Hello to you. Hello to all Seans. What time tomorrow night? Good question, Peter. I would guess 7 or 8 p.m. Central Time. It's a little bit hard to tell.
Yeah, I meant to be positive last time.
But we'll keep you posted on social media at PokerGo. I'm at Jeff Platt. Let's see what they are at I think at HTX Champions. Yes, at HTX Champions. And at LS Poker Series. So at LS Poker Series for Lone Star Poker Series. At HTX Champions on Twitter. For Champions Poker Club. At PokerGo on Twitter. And at Jeff Platt on Twitter. Say the most important for last. Or, no, that's not true. Aaron, 15 spots were paid out of these 110 entries.
We're gonna try to make it like speed poker, you know?
Jose from India, running for Cortez. All right, all right. Lang will raise it up with the ace-3. Cortez calls with the 6-3. Does flop a 6. Got that music stuck in my head. Dun, 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 dun. Bow, down. Seems pretty equal as far as what you guys think. That man right there, Mark Cortez. Or Jason Lang. Blinds right now, 30K, 60K with the 60K big blind ante as you see on the top of your screen.
I'll ask him after his answer, I think.
Work on the button with the King-9. Just limps in here.
Where's that going in hand? It's fine too.
I can check with the 7-6.
I don't expect him to do that.
Never just trying to.
He flops a 7 and a gut shot, while Cortez flops a 9.
150.
Lang will check call. Deuce on the turn. Jake, good question. What are the chip denominations? So those gray chips are worth 5K. Green chips worth 25K. The teal chips are worth 100,000 apiece. Lang checks again. Cortez bets 300,000. We know Lang's not going to go away here. Counts out his chips. If he does, check shove. We know Cortez will be able to find the call pretty easily. He will check call. Sizable pot developing, more than 1 million in the middle. To 10 on the river. Cortez happy to just check back and show down the 9. Takes about a 5-1 chip lead.
What was the question?
If you guys want to skip this break and just play, you can. You want to take a real
Small,
small
small break?
Yeah.
Yes, I look at it.
like 5 minutes, 10 minutes?
Yeah, 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
You guys okay with a 5-minute break instead of a 15-minute?
All right, so if they do get to a break, sounds like it's not going to be a long one. Jason Lang versus Mark Cortez for the title of the monster event at the Spring Series. Sean, Jeff, did you see Candace's great fold the other day? I did not. I don't believe. Which show, which tournament, which cash game? Lang raises button with the king jack. Cortez make the call with the 6-4. This is a one-day event, 30-minute levels, 50K starting stack. King 5 deuce. Got shot for Cortez, top pair for Lang. How about that from Kim Stone for event number 12, the Ultimate Monster, which we'll showcase on Friday. It won't just be the 25K octagon-shaped green chips or the 100K octagon-shaped teal chips, but how about the 1 million chip plaques? And those look sharp. Cortez check calls the 100K bet from Lang on the flop. And does turn a 4 to go along with his gut shot and just rips it. Lang will be happy to call. I said Lang will be happy to call. Lang will be happy to call. Okay, maybe he won't be happy to call, but he'll still call. Right? I mean, he's not going to find the fold here, right? I mean, at this point, Cortez might think he has the best hand. Might even want to call by this point. He folds! He folds. He folds.
Sometimes the hand holds themselves. Fair enough. Sometimes we'll get through, you know.
I think y'all can tell that I'm a little bit stunned. He does hold on to his tournament life.
I called it was over, man.
Ooh, Cortez folds the queen 3 on the button. That was Helmuthian. I think Phil might snap call there.
You see it on the live.
Peter says, why so shocked with the fold, Jeff? It's a fair question. Long story short, Peter. Pretty short stack with King Jack heads up on the King 5 Deuce 4 board with 2 spades. I just do not see how you could possibly fold. There's all of it with the 5s. Cortez says just need ace X to make the call. Just fold the jack
To
deuce.
like to stack the chips at the little pot. Oh, my bad. And then I'll give you the $2, my bad.
I'll give you some grace, I'll take your red wings.
You use some grace back this time?
I'll give you all my grace. I'll take all your wings.
So you have total grace, so I'm
Good
gonna
luck,
put that.
60.
How many grades you have? 300?
Yeah.
400?
Yeah.
Okay, well, then no, I know what I want to do.
Ace queen of hearts. How pretty. Ooh, send a little trap. Just limping in. King 9 for Lang. Could be Rip City. Check.
Are you gonna use grace chips this time, Alan?
10 against 6. Gut shot to 4 at Lang.
Checks.
Backdoor flush draw, backdoor straight draw for Cortez. Goes check, check.
Checks.
Goes check, check again. 7 ball on the river. Straight comes in for Lang. Well, I mean, you hate to be results oriented, but if Lang shoves there, he probably should for less than 12 bigs. Cortez snaps him off with the ace queen, and then he does find a win. But you hate to be results oriented. But I'm just saying. Edgar says, Jeff, Lang has shown he's not ripping it in unless it's a pair. Fair.
I'll give up another, I'll give up 1,000. You want to take 1,000 extra, second place. No, I don't know.
Do you believe they're talking deal? We'll listen in.
Take that or keep that.
Can get 1,000 extra now at a 5-to-1 chip disadvantage.
Who is it now? On him?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, on me, I'm sorry. I was thinking what you said in the other hand, sorry.
I'm giving you
They're playing, they're playing, he's making an offer, they're trying to figure it out. Can we get these this level?
I said, well, let's talk about it on break, that was fair. You throw that?
There's a break in 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Okay. So I'll give you 1,000 then, after this hand, so you said yes or no?
After the same thing? He's gonna bounce it.
Then he looks down at 7 deuce.
So we can do.
Huh?
Wasn't a bad deal. Get, I'll get 9, you get 7. Yeah, it's like, I'm up only 2,000 or 1,500. Yeah.
I'll take 8K and replace it.
Nah.
We'll play for that.
Just a snap no on that offer. First place is $10,010. Second place is $6,524.
I'm only taking.
The offer from Cortez is, we'll make it $75.24. I'll give you 1K out of first place.
I'm giving up 1,000 to you. So you're getting, I'm getting 9,000. You're getting 7. Yeah, I'm only getting 1,500 extra.
I despise chops, hate them, but that's a very, very generous offer, considering the chip lead that he has.
Look at my chips.
Mine's 30, 60, 60.
Deal or no deal?
You play for that or?
They would like to see you to play out, if you guys want to play for this, make your money, play for that, they would like that.
I mean, I'll take the,
I'm not trying to influence anything.
I know, I'll take the 75 and we'll play it out for the main.
For the plate? Okay, yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
You got the small one.
So you'll take 75?
Yeah, 75 and we'll play for the play.
Okay.
I mean, that's what, is that what you're saying?
Well,
I just want to play for it.
I wanna end it up and just take it. Just take that.
Doesn't play for.
Okay, let's just play. Let's just play. Let's go.
Wait, so did they make a deal or what?
I want this.
We're gonna take our break. Yeah, we're still gonna take a 5-minute break.
No more deal, no more deal.
Yeah, no, good.
All right, guys, we are racing off the 5,000s and we'll take a 5-minute break. You
Okay.
guys wanna continue to talk about a deal? For team purposes, it
No,
wouldn't
no
be
deal.
play for that.
Yeah, no deal.
We have no deal. Let's play. Let's play for the title. Let's play for the money clip. Let's play for more than $10,000 up top. But first, let's take a 5-minute break. Shall we? Yeah. Let's do that. Quick break for us. But first, a look at the chip counts. So we are about to go up to 50K, 75K with a 75K big blind ante. It's Cortez with about 5-1 chip lead. Mark Cortez with 4.8 million. Oh, so close. Can you put Jason Lang away? The man who owns 7 deuce towing. Looking to spike for 10K and a Lone Star Poker Series title. All right, 5-minute break for them. 5-minute break for us as well. See you in a little bit. Thanks for hanging out with us on PokerGo's YouTube channel, PokerGo's Twitch channel. We'll be right back on the Lone Star Poker Series.
That's what I'm saying. I wanna play for the flip.
And with that, we welcome you back to Champions Poker Club in Houston, Texas. It's the Lone Star Poker Series Spring Series, final table of the Monster, and we are heads up for the title. Mark Cortez and Jason Lang. My name is Jeff Platt. I'm in the booth. Thank you guys so much for being here, for checking us out on PokerGo's Twitch channel. Be sure to click that follow button there. On PokerGo's YouTube channel, be sure to click like. It's that thumbs up button. Click subscribe. Missed you guys. So they discussed a deal before the break. I believe they discussed a deal during the break, but I believe that we have no deal, that we're playing for it all. 10K up top in this one, about a $3,500 difference between first and second, along with one of those lovely belt buckles. Nope, not the belt buckles, the money clips. I'll get that right one of these days. Edgar, how long are you in Houston? Well, Edgar, we have 4 straight nights of final table coverage, then probably a day off on Sunday, then cash game coverage Monday night. So my guy Brent Hanks will join me for that one. And then we start coverage of the inaugural Texas State $1 million guarantee main event. That's Tuesday, April 27th. 5 different day 1 flights.
Are you trying to raise?
Chris Moneymaker, Greg Raymer, Matt Berkey, Darren Elias. Cortez min raises. Like I said there, if he min raises or if he shoves. Lang is folding. Thank you, Monkey and Green, for the kind words on Twitch. Thank you, F34, for the kind words. Does this announcer do ASMR? Oh. Leo says, I'm in Houston, Texas. I need to go beat all y'all in poker. All right, Leo, come on down. Everyone welcome at Champions Poker Club. Tomorrow is the $400 Black Chip Bounty event. That's what we'll feature final table coverage of. Also going on tomorrow, $600 Pot Limit Omaha Championship. 30K guarantee on that one. That starts at 2. Black Chip Bounty event starts at 1. Here comes Jason Lang. On with the ace-9. Cortez makes the call with the king-10, and here we go. Jason Lang, the one all in and at risk.
Ooh, baby, you gonna give me a blocker? You're the man. Where's my quarter at?
Little dap before we see a flop. And that flop comes Jack-Jack 3 with 2 spades. Backdoor straight draw, backdoor flush draw for Cortez. For now, though, looking for a king or a 10. Turn card is a blank. Cortez spikes a king or a 10 on the river. He's won it. That river card. 7 of clubs. Jason Lang doubles up. To about 1.1 million. Monkey ran the numbers as far as ICM was concerned when they went to break. First would be about $9,500. Second would be about 7K. Remember, Cortez said, I'll give you an extra $1,000. You can have 75.24, and I'll take 9K. It went back and forth a little bit. Ended up being no deal. So we play on. Heads up for the title. Cortez, the Jack-6 on the button. Raise it up. Blinds 50K, 75K with a 75K big blind ante. You see that 500K purple plaque. Half a milli plaques in play. The 1 million chip plaques will be put into play in event 12. $400 Ultimate Monster on Friday. We'll have final table coverage of that one Friday evening. John, why do the dealers always take so long to turn the cards over on these shows? John, we have to build the drama. Now, John, we can't just run it out quickly. Lang with ace-9 on the button. Jason Lang, 40 years old. Owns a tow truck company. That company is called 7 Deuce Towing. Career live tournament earnings of $84,000. And he will raise it to 250K, so a non-all-in raise, but a sizable one at that. As he goes more than 3x, Cortez will call with the Jack-3 of hearts. Queen, Queen, 6 with 1 heart. All of it from Lang with ace-high. That will get the job done. The life in your YouTube chat. The life, Jeff, how has your Tinder search been going since the Poke DNegs heads up match? Sounds like it had potential. It's been great. Thank you for so much for checking in. It's fantastic in Houston. Mark Cortez, 33 years old, out of the Philippines, lives in Houston now, has 3 kids with his wife Priscilla. Ernesto says 7 deuce towing instead of aces towing. Great marketing, Lang. Lang has jacks here. Makes it 275K. Cortez makes the call. Ethan, 7 deuce towing, the worst in the business. Dustin, 7 deuce towing, our service is the nut low. You guys keep coming with it. Although I bet 7 deuce towing is awesome. I love the name. But I also like these slogans. Lang checks and Cortez with a pretty sizable fire. Bets 500K. Really putting the pressure on Lang. There's all of it from Lang. Now Cortez is in a little bit of a debacle. 2.1 million in the pot. Just 450K more to Cortez, who does make the call with the 4s. He's going to need a little bit of help. Does have backdoor straight draw, backdoor flush draw. But it's about a 3-to-1 dog. Jason Lang in line to double up. For now, Cortez looking to spike a 5 or a 4. Can he do it on the turn? He cannot, but the turn is a deuce, opening up some more outs for Cortez, who with a 5, 4, or 3 on the river would become our champion. An evil look from Jason and our dealer Clay. Not thrilled with that turn card. River card for the title. No, it's the king of clubs. Jason Lang doubles up once again. Game on, ladies and gentlemen. Game on. Ooh, Nick from Yuma, I like that. Stay loose. Toe with 7 deuce. Brandon, Jeff, did you get any piece of the bomb pot tables at Champions? Haven't gotten to play cash yet. Went to Busto in the kickoff event. Isaac, 7 deuce towing. Delivering bad beats every day. Curtis, 7 deuce towing. Just start walking. You guys are great. Thank y'all for being here. both on YouTube and on Twitch. We'll be here every night. Scotty, why did Cortez do that? It was an interesting route. By the time that Jason shoved, he was just in such a tricky spot with so much out there. Henry, the look at the dealer was priceless. Yeah, he was not thrilled. Dominic, dealer does take a long time to deal. That's not on him. That's on us. That's on the production side. Just getting things set, making sure we have the right camera angles, allowing me to come up with something silly to say. Chris, Cortez should ask for the deal now. Mark Cortez, the winner of the Lone Star Poker Series main event in January for more than $80,000. Rubber Toad, 7 Deuce Towing. We pay you to tow your car.
Hey,
Well, there you see it, folks. We're just about even. A little bit more than 30 bigs for each. Steven donates 10 bucks. Thank you, Steven. Very much appreciate that. That's very kind. Who gets that money? Hanks, do you get the money? Somebody donates to the PokerGo account. Is it Kerry Katz? Does he get the $10? It's very kind, Steven, so thank you for that. Just need to put that in the next contract.
That's 75.
Cortez fires, Cortez wins. Steven says give it to Joey. To Joey who? Joey Ingram? It's only Joey I can think of. Panther, Jeff quit it. We know the donations go to your Tinder premium account. Hey, those super light costs really add up. Yep, beer money for Hanks. I knew it. Unbelievable. Lang limps in with the 4 deuce. Cortez checks with the 9 deuce. 8-6-5. Got shot for Cortez. 2-way straight draw for Lang. Bad end of it up top. Ariel says, looks like that non-jam earlier is working out. Yeah, that's true. Still alive. Although Cortez does turn the high end of the straight. Lang with the low. Cortez leads for 325,000. Lang is in some trouble here. Does make the call. River's the king of diamonds. 1.1 million in the middle. Cortez looking for some value. How about 400K worth? I mean, we've seen Lang make some
2 million.
disciplined folds.
Is that the 2 million?
Checks to see what Cortez has behind, but no way he's shoving here. Does make the call. We'll see the bad news.
900 straight.
Nice.
4.
Cortez extends his chip lead once again.
Nice, nice. Thanks.
You get it back, Jason.
Sounds like Jason's got a nice little rail right outside of our set.
75.
Cortez back up to almost 4 million. Laying at just over 20 bigs. "30-minute levels throughout this tournament. Skull Mike says one stream ends, another begins. I don't think this one is going to take that long. We will be back tomorrow night with final table coverage at the Black Chip Bounty event here at the Lone Star Poker Series. Champions-poker.com if you're interested in playing. Want to check out the schedule, the structures, the membership info.
It's real sensitive lighting in there, so just, it's not really back before.
Playing with sevens after Cortez limps in with the Queen 3. Green chip's worth 25K, teal chip's worth 100K. You see those purple plaques, those are worth 500K a piece.
Trades all
Just go ahead and rip it. Cortez lays it down. Friday night, we'll cover the Ultimate Monster. Saturday, the Lone Star Surprise Bounty. $600 buy-in, 30K guarantee, 10K in added bounties, $300 bounties on celebrities. Probably a day off from streaming Sunday. Monday will feature a cash game. And then Tuesday, we'll start our coverage of the inaugural Texas State $1 million guarantee main event. Rocky John asks, how much is the winner's prize for this one? How about a cool $10,000? Lang limps button. Cortez checks the 7-5. It comes King, Queen, 7, all hearts. Cortez, pair of sevens.
that, 75. Fold.
We'll be on these same channels every single night. PokerGO Twitch, PokerGO YouTube. Click like, click subscribe. Stay notified. We go on next. Ha! I said that right before I read Remco's message to me to say, can you fire another like and subscribe on YouTube? It's like great minds think alike.
Right.
Want y'all to stay notified for our future streams.
Oh.
It's easy. You just click the like button. It's the thumbs thumbs up button or you click subscribe. On Twitch, you can just click follow, stay notified, stay updated. I want you to keep coming back. It's been fantastic. Major props to our crew for setting things up. Sean Hendricks leading the way on that front. Producers, Pat McMath, Timmy Abraham. Our director, Peng Vu. Peng giving you the director title. Sean Smith is the director of poker operations here. Isaac Trumbo, executive vice president. Lone Star Poker Series founded by Hayden Fortini and Kim Stone. Kim chopped the Omaha 8 or Better Championship just yesterday. President of PokerGO is the Poker Hall of Famer Maury Eskandani, executive producer Dan Gotti. Brett Hanks supposedly does some work for PokerGO at some times. Not quite sure, but he'll be joining me on Monday in Houston. King 6 on the button. About 20 bigs.
Right, 2
Makes it 200,000. Cortez with 10-5 off.
Go.
We'll make the call. Angela, how long has this tourney been running for? It is, well, it's about midnight. I think they started at 11 a.m. Yeah, they started at 11 a.m., so they've been going 13 hours.
125.
Final tables lasted about 4 hours, a little less. No, like much less. Less than 3 hours so far. Cortez just leads on the ace-9-4 with the 10-5, and that gets the job done. Sling folds king high. Good dealer change, thanks to Clay. Again, terrific dealers here. Clay, Mario, and Matt tonight for us. Brian running the show on the floor. So look at Mark Cortez. Goes by, his nickname is Mentuts, at Mentuts04. Streams under that name. Says the greatest accomplishment, building a Mentuts charity foundation. Very cool. Skull Mike donates $5, says welcome back to Texas at Mavs USC. Thank you, Skull Mike. Appreciate that. That is my online poker name. More beer money for Brent. That's what the PokerGo YouTube money goes to. Is this live? Hawaii Boy, we are on a 30-minute delay, but I am watching this effectively live with you guys. Pantera says, geez, planted the garden 13 days ago. Everything is already coming up, and now it's supposed to be 37 degrees tonight and the next 3 days. I'm not sure if you're in the right place, Pantera, but we're thrilled to have you here. If anybody has any gardening tips for Pantera, be sure to drop them in the chat.
You've got 1 million, you've got 2 $500, you've got 50 in this problem.
Mark, is this all for only $400? That was the buy-in to this tournament. First place prize is more than $10,000.
Yes, sir.
All of it from Lang.
1,450,000.
Cortez folds.
I want 5 days.
So can you see? Not for you.
I want 5 days, is it?
Both players guaranteed $6,500, playing for about $3,500. Difference between first and second. Doug Baxley finished in third for just under $4,300. Giovanni Masaccio out in fourth for $3,128. Rick Samander, Jonathan Agloni, excuse me. Winston Jean Lee, David Hubbard, Dan Boylan rounded out our final table.
Raise. 175,000.
Cortez raises to 175K. Playing with king high, folds. Understand he's kind of short, but if you're folding king high, you're probably folding a bit too much.
You don't want that.
I gotta change. Change the gamble with you.
Edgar Luna, Jeff, you like these chips? I kind of do, actually, yeah. The octagon. Panther, Jeff, please autograph a deck of cards for me next time I see it. You got it. It'll make them worth less, but you got it.
I miss them.
Huh?
I miss them. Okay.
You like them? You happy now?
Dominic, what's the buy-in for the $1 million tournament? The buy-in is $1,300 for the main event. Starts Tuesday. 5 day 1 flights. Champions-poker.com to see the structure. Cortez check the A7. Comes Jack 9-8. We'll play along with Cortez for this one. Chris Elwell threw a buck. Poker goes way. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate that. More beer money for Hanks. Steven, thanks, Jeff, for coming to Houston for this. You got it. It's my pleasure. Thanks to Lone Star Poker Series for bringing us down. Really appreciate it. I've had a blast so far. It's only going to get better as we ramp up our coverage. Cortez check calls pretty quickly. No heart in his hand. Another jack on the river.
Check. Checks. Showdown. Ace high.
That ace high is good. Term Limited says John is a spoiler, should be banned. Trust me, John has no idea what is going on. If he does know what's going on and does spoil, if there's one thing I really, really, really hate, it is spoilers. So he will be banned effective immediately. Oh, but John didn't say. John just says, I couldn't help myself. I know who wins, but I won't say. Oh, John, then we're cool. See, that's what I like to hear. No spoilers. Spoiler-free zone. Steven says, can you try to get Joey here next week? He knows me. Fanboy Steve. Okay, I mean, you can ask Joey to come down. I'd love for Joey Ingram to be here. Alyssa, is this actually live? We're on a 30-minute delay. Protect the integrity of the game. Look at all those outs Cortez has. I'll just bet here that'll do the trick.
You're lucky at 9, huh?
Taking a look at the payouts once again. 10K up top in this one. $6,524 for second.
Options?
Monkey May on Twitch, is this kind of a test run for the main event for the streaming team? No, we did our test runs for the last 2 nights. We are good to go now. Of course, we ramp things up to the main event next week, but we've got 4 straight tournaments to cover over the next 4 nights.
We'll have a winner very soon.
All right, guys, 51-1, 51-1.
Blinds going up. 50K, 100K.
51-1.
With a 100K big blind ante, that means they're
We're gonna gamble now.
less than 60 bigs on the table.
All right. The luckiest player get there.
The life says the build up with Platt. Yep.
I'm very sticky. Don't try to steal a big blind. Unless you got two aces.
Oh, options?
Cortez limps in with the 10-6 of diamonds.
Check.
Lang has the 9-7 off and less than 10 bigs. Jack 4 rainbow.
Check.
The life says we're gonna need some.
That's 125.
We're gonna need some help. If you need some RTA Tinder action, chat is here to help. Gotcha. Yes, Sam, that is me. How many runners were there in this tourney, sir? That was very polite. 110 entries in this one. 15 spots paid. We're down to our final 2. Chris says, spoiler alert, Cortez or Lang will win. Okay, those spoilers, those types of spoilers are allowed. Five, 4 diamonds, 7 bigs. All of it. 9-6 of diamonds for Cortez. Folds. Nick from Yuma says Hank subscribes to Plenty of Fish. Yeah, he didn't even know it was a dating site. Hello! Oh, it's just top-notch comedy. Edgar's is playing tomorrow. Excited to play. Nice. Go get it. Clay says, where is this? This is Champions Poker Club in Houston, Texas. Lone Star Poker Series, the Spring Series, the monster event. Cortez.
225,000.
I get 225K with the Jack 3. It's Jack 4 for Lang with 7 bigs behind. Lays it down. Another look at our chip counts. Jason Lang on the ropes once again. Has been fighting the good fight over this last half an hour or so and heads up. Got it back to almost even. And Cortez took control. Lang with just 6 deuce. I'll try to limp in with it.
Options.
Cortez with a king.
Check.
Checks. I think a shove there would have been reasonable. I think a fold with the 6 deuce would have been reasonable.
Check.
Might work out for Lang.
Bet 150,000.
That's 150K.
Calls 150,000.
Cortez check calls with king high. Gets an interesting look from Lang as he turns a king. Goes check quickly. He's on the river. Little block of sorts.
Man, sure that's the end. I thought it was the end. I thought it was the end.
Never the end, buddy.
Laying now down to 5 bigs, a little less. Nah, Andrew, I'm not sick of this. I like it. I like it. I like it. I love the action. It's the beauty of poker. So many different styles. Just happy to be covering a live poker tournament again. It has been too long, my friends.
Options?
Cortez links in on the button with the Queen 7. Queen 3 of diamonds. Now 2.5 bigs behind. It all goes into the middle. Cortez is going to have to call now. He folds? I think he folded. Huh. I think that should probably, I think you probably got to click the call button there, folks. For 2.5 more. Well, I've been wrong on just about everything tonight. So it's kind of like Brent Hanks is here with me in theory.
There's all
Round 2 with all.
So laying shoves on the button.
We've done this before.
I don't. Okay, so laying as the 8 deuce of clubs. Well, we'll find out.
Oh, let's finish this.
Cortez says, let's just finish this.
Oh, baby. Dominates the nation on his end.
Okay, you heard laying. So he does have the 8 deuce of clubs. Cortez does have the 9-4 of clubs. Cortez looking for the win. Be his second win at the Lone Star Poker Series in 2021.
Let me know when you're ready.
Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Let's get there. You
Put
lose.
9, put 9, and that's it.
You just said it. Let's go, baby.
That's my winning card, 9.
Let's go, baby.
9.
It's a flop.
Let's go,
9,
baby.
8 deuce. Cortez flops top pair. Laying flops 2 pair.
You're winning on the flop.
He will not go quietly into the night.
The money goes in now anyway.
Well, unless a 9 or a 4 comes.
Got that.
Turn card. It's an ace.
Oh, ace.
Opens up a couple more outs. You see him on the top right corner of your screen. With a 9, a 4, or an ace, Cortez wins it.
What a flop, man.
River card. Oh, it's a 9 ball! The 9 on the river delivers another title to Mark Cortez. He wins the monster for more than $10,000. Jason Lang finishes in second place for $6,524. Well, what an action-packed final table that was. We'll take some pictures of our winner.
Where's that ace deuce?
He'll take a picture as well. It's Mark Cortez taking home the title, taking home $10,010. Our coverage of the Lone Star Poker Series will continue tomorrow night, the final table of the $400 Black Chip Bounty event. Greatly looking forward to it. We'll be on PokerGo's Twitch channel and PokerGo's YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It was so good to have you all back. We genuinely appreciate you all tuning in. For our crew here in Houston, Texas, Mark Cortez, the winner of event number 8, the monster at the Lone Star Poker Series. I'm Jeff Platt. Thank you all again for tuning in, and we will see you tomorrow for the final table of the Black Chip Bounty event. Have a great night, everyone.
Second Chris, well, brother, congratulations, here we go, so we're gonna get a few.